What's going on, Internet? Nerdlocker.com here, and we've got Marvel movie news for you.
Always.
First up, Black Widow. I feel like this is the new Loki thing. How for 5 weeks we talked about how everyone's like, I want a Loki movie. I want a Loki movie. And everyone's like, different. Oh, we're thinking about it. Maybe we are. Blah, blah.
This is a whole different thing because Loki's a bastard that just happens to look really good as Tom Hiddleston because he looks really good. Whereas a Black Widow movie is like a female superhero role movie with a leading lady, and it's never really been done before. Catwoman, we're not going to talk about. So
I know, but I just feel like every week it's the same thing.
Because you always want to complain about something.
I want to complain because there's no news on it.
Because they're just asking about it. That's essentially what happened.
Well, that's essentially what it is that nothing's been confirmed or denied.
Apparently Marvel's talking with Scarlett Johansson a bunch, and she's totally interested in it, but
of course she is.
It's not within the time frame right now. It just doesn't. We've already talked about this a million times. It's not within the time frame for Marvel. Once it happens, we'll say something.
Okay, moving on. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. There's going to be a huge game changer episode the week after or the week of. It'll be after because it comes out on a Friday. The show will be on a Tuesday. So
it's the 8th.
Huge game-changing episode having to deal with the Winter Soldier movie.
Apparently, the clairvoyant, if you've been watching the show, the clairvoyant is going to be identified.
Oh, man.
And tracked on April 1st. In the first episode of a 7-episode run.
Yep.
So, that's cool. Hopefully it doesn't suck.
And it looks like... there's going to be all the guest stars are returning, or most of the guest stars. Bill Paxton. Bill Paxton was awesome in that show. It was really cool. I wish he was on the show regularly, because, man,
never know.
That would be cool, guys.
Never know.
Listen to what we're saying. And no second season renewal has officially been given yet. So I can't see it not getting renewed.
Well, we'll see what happens, because it might be something else to do with greater story.
It could be. In super sexy space news, James Gunn revealed.
Why did you stare at me after you say that?
Super sexy space news.
Don't do that. It's fucking weird.
Well, because it's super sexy space news.
Yeah, but don't tell me. Don't tell me.
I did tell them that, and then I looked at you because I wanted to see how you feel about it.
It's weird.
How do you feel?
Anyways, keep going.
Doctor Who star Karen Gillan. Karen Gillan, she's Scottish. I know that much, but I can't do a Scottish accent. Maybe I can. I don't know. New picture of her as Nebula has been shown, and she looks awesome. Really awesome.
On her head, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, I love her, so I'm stoked she's in this movie. And everyone's waiting to see Ronan. I guess you've seen him for a split second, but I want the full...
There's a screenshot of him online somewhere, but they're not actually releasing an official photo, which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
In Age of Ultron news, though, there was a ton of on the set shots of essentially a battle between Avengers, Hawkeye, Scarlet Witch, and a badass-looking Quicksilver. Thank God.
Dude, he looks so good.
Oh, it looks
so
awesome.
does Scarlet Witch.
That was going down, and where they're fighting Ultron, trying to rescue some refugees or civilians or whatever, yada, yada, yada.
That's that scene's going to destroy you,
It's going to be awesome. It looks awesome. It looks really, really good. They showed Ultron, body double, so we kind of get to see Ultron armor. I mean, it looks like classic Ultron, so that's really cool. I can't wait to see that. So, but other than that, there was not much stuff. Mark Ruffalo. He's pretty much shot all his Hulk stuff for Avengers. And they haven't even begun shooting.
Yeah, all the motion capture.
Cool. Yeah.
All the actual Hulk stuff. Bruce Banner, he hasn't done
Well, yeah, because they haven't done
shit yet.
Stuff. But that's cool, because it's all on the stage, and they can do it whenever the hell they want. So.
And I also, we talked about it a couple weeks ago. Last week? Yeah, it was last week, I believe. But the Hulkbuster Hulk Iron Man fighting image, which I hope is something we see in one of these movies, because it looked badass.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
What else we got? Wolverine 2. Keep talking about this. They've gotten screenwriter David James Kelly to write the script for the upcoming sequel. Okay.
He hasn't really done anything. All he did was he was attached to Daredevil, but
Before Marvel got the rights back.
exactly.
So, I don't know. Yeah, right? That's what I'm stoked about, that Netflix
Can't wait for that.
It's going to come out soon. Here's a big one. The release dates. 20th Century Fox they've actually released a date for Fantastic Four 2 for July 14th, 2017, and the first one hasn't even begun filming yet. So, let that...
Apparently they're doing X-Force in 2018. Okay.
Seems like a long way away, but...
yeah, that's way too far, man.
Yeah. What else we got?
Taken 3.
Sure. X-Men Apocalypse. This is exciting. Bryan Singer talks about 2 mutants he would like to include in that. A younger Nightcrawler and Gambit, which is cool. Gambit's been thrown out a lot here because he was played by Taylor Kish. And I know Channing Tatum, his voice, wanted to play it, and they're thinking they might recast him, but he technically could still be played by him and stay around relatively the same age, because I believe they said the story is going to take place in 81 or in the 80s. Right? Yeah, 81. In the 80s. So, I don't know. I think that'd be cool. I love Nightcrawler, and I wish he was used more in the X-Men movies. I mean, I know that Alan Cummings was like a lot of makeup. I don't want to...
But you could still tell it was Alan Cummings.
Yeah.
But that's Nightcrawler. You have to wear a lot of makeup.
Yeah.
But he was cool about it because he's Alan Cummings and he's cool.
Yeah. Well, I know that's why I didn't want to return for the third one, because he was like, it was too much makeup. Can't deal.
Well, then he sucks, Alan Cummings. Whatever. Anyways, in other Days of Future Past news, it looks like... I kind of wish this was still a secret. I kind of wish secrets still existed on the internet.
Right.
But Kelsey Grammer is possibly going to make a cameo in Days of Future Past as Beast. So it's going to be sick.
Older Beast.
And then apparently Bryan Singer shot down those rumors about Halle Berry's role or airtime, screen time, getting drastically cut. And he just said no.
He's like, didn't happen.
Whatever that means is up to him. But apparently she has a normal scene. The trailer, the last one that come out, it looks like she's going to get murdered.
It straight up looks like she is about to get...
So they literally just cut out all her scenes just so that way they can kill her on screen the one time you see her.
I think that'd be
no! That's what she says. Anyways.
Guys, Storm died.
Anyways.
She's been here the whole time.
In other news, the last little bit of the things that we had was Captain America. The writers are talking about it, and they're saying that the next movie, being that they're a little more grounded, they can't really go around and be Cap fighting the dinosaur men on the Savage Land or whatever.
Yeah, it's like the realistic end of the
They'd
Marvel
have to do a more realistic version of it, because that's the most realistic character out of all these crazy movies. And apparently, they're not saying much, but apparently they're going to go with a 50s Psycho Cap, which if you are familiar, I don't know if you are, I don't know if you guys are, but in the 50s, they kind of rewrote it. But in the 50s, there was another Captain America, and later on they rewrote that guy actually, the super soldier serum that he had, made him
cuckoo,
psycho crazy, and he had to
nuts.
be like completely just put away, put on ice, like a la the Winter Soldier. So that would be so sick.
That would be cool.
Oh my god, that would be cool.
I just enjoy... I mean, I don't think for a second Winter Soldier's going to suck, so I really hope that they
that's how you could kill Captain America, Chris Evans, so that way he doesn't come back.
After the third
That's
one.
how you make Bucky Captain America, because
he signed on for 9
apparently
movies.
that's what's going to happen.
Because he signed on for 9 movies.
Yeah, and then that's how you have like another Cap, and then you kill him, Nomad, whatever. He's expendable. And then 3 years later, you bring Chris Evans back.
He's like, hey guys, I'm back.
Why not?
But I don't know, it was pretty exciting news this week. It was good. It was good roundabout news.
Compared to last week's Marvel,
which was
dump load, this was a lot easier.
It was a huge relief.
Yes.
Compared to the dump load of last week.
Last week was like the biggest BM ever.
Well, that was like, a Bono size.
This week was like a
piece of shit. This one was Randy's first attempt. South Park reference and plain stick of truth all week.
A lot of stick of truth.
Let us know what you guys think in the comments below about the news we just reported.